Alright guys, so you might have remembered not too long ago I participated in a UU tournament on Twitch, and the guy's channel that I did that on is chartheos. He's a pretty cool streamer, so I'll leave the link to his Twitch in the description if you want to check him out. But I actually have a battle with him, the person, today, and he wanted to do RU, so let's go ahead and do it. I haven't really played much RU, so it's always a pleasure to have someone who, to play against, and it looks like our teams are kind of similar. We have, I think, a couple Pokemon that are the same. We both carry a Houndoom, and we both actually carry a, whatchamacallit, a tree thing. The Trevenant. That's Trevenant. Someone's going to tell me I pronounced that wrong. Oh well, I am going to just go ahead and set up the burn right away. This is my Choice Scarf Houndoom, and I actually do carry Will-O-Wisp on it, because no one really sees it coming, and I get toxic for my trouble, so we both end up setting up, our statuses the first turn, and I do go out into Bronzong now, figuring that he's probably not going to be able to do a whole lot to me while it burns. He does hit me with a super effective knockoff, which does get rid of my normal gem on this Bronzong, but it still doesn't do that much, and he is going to switch out now, realizing that he probably can't do much more to me, and he goes out into Trevenant. Trevenant. Yeah, okay, I'm going to say that that's correct. Or Trevenant. Maybe it's Trevenant, like Revenant. I don't know. Either way, I'm just going to set up my Stealth Rock and switch out, instead of just, exploding right off the bat, which I guess is what he was predicting, due to the fact he goes out into his Ghost. Anyway, he's just going to set up the Leech Seed as I go into Houndoom. I'm, kind of okay with that, and, yeah, I'm actually just going to, I think, try to go for a Sludge Bomb? No, I just go for the Dark Pulse, because it's super effective, too. Never mind, yeah, I just go for the Dark Pulse, and, that is, going to hit him super effective. And I actually did not want to go for the Fire move, just in case he wants to go into his own Houndoom. My Houndoom is actually early bird, because I like that on my Choice Scarf Houndoom. But a lot of Houndooms will carry Flash Fire, so I just didn't want to give it to him. And, yeah, he is going to switch out now. He goes out into Gastrodon, which he is hoping will take the Dark Pulse pretty nicely, and yeah, as you can see, it does, because Gastrodon is a bulky mother effer, and I do have to switch, because I'm not really going to be doing much to this thing, assuming that I survive at all, which I don't, so I die. And then I will switch. So there. So I do switch after all, guys. And I go into my own Trevenant. Gosh, someone is going to comment about how I'm mispronouncing this Pokemon name. And you know what? I'm sorry, I never watched the anime. I don't know what it's pronounced, I just read it. Anyway, he goes out into Drapion, and I'm just going to go ahead and Confuse Ray on the switch, which, I figure whatever it goes into is pretty good, and, yeah, he ends up getting the Confusion off on the Drapion, which, I guess isn't the greatest thing, because it's burned, so it's not really going to be hitting itself that hard, but, it's still going to stop it from doing things. I go into my Tyrantrum now, thinking that I might have a, easy setup against this thing, as he, ends up hurting himself, and then, getting hurt by his burn. And I'm just going to go for the Dragon Dance, figuring that I really don't think he can do much. Maybe the worst thing he can do is Toxic me, which, if he does get that off, it's kind of okay. But he's not even going to get it off, because he keeps getting really unlucky with Confusion, which I can't really complain about, and I'm just going to crunch this thing to death now. Maybe I should have actually went for that second Dragon Dance. Looking at his team, a second Dragon Dance would have actually pretty much really helped my ability to kill what's ever going to come in, so, yeah, especially this Magneton, which I basically have nothing for. This Magneton actually kind of, tanks my team, and I don't really have a super effective move on this Tyrantrum, or even a, well, I guess it could Crunch, that's neutral, but that's about it. Either way, I am going to switch out. I go out into my Trevenant, and he ends up using a Hidden Power that's super effective, probably Hidden Power Ice. At this point, I was thinking, because Ice is super effective against Tyrantrum, and it's also super effective against Trevenant. So, yeah, at this point I am thinking Ice in my back of my mind, and, yeah, he's just going to Volt Switch into his Houndoom, and, he is going to actually be a Mega Houndoom. He didn't know that it's actually BL2, which is the RU ban list. I decided to let him get away with it this time, but, next time, Chartheos, next time it won't be so, nice. But, yeah, he's gonna Mega Evolve. It is a Mega Houndoom, whatever. I'm not really that worried about it. It was an honest mistake, I think, so, you just honestly assumed it was still RU. I think it got banned recently, so, whatever. But he does Mega Evolve, he does go for that Dark Pulse, which, I resist on my Grand Bull, and, yeah, he's probably going to switch up his move. I'm hoping that I can, live whatever he's going to do and, hit him back with a Earthquake, which, should take this thing out, I hope. And, yeah, I continue to eat my Leech Seed, and yeah, he does go for that Flamethrower, which is does a whole lot. Mega Houndoom, pretty damn strong, and I am going to be able to kill it though with an Earthquake, and I don't think that crit mattered. I'm pretty sure it was going to die either way. But yeah, Grand Bull does survive, although it doesn't survive that well. It is pretty low on its HP, and it goes into this Cincino thing, which kind of always screws me whenever it comes out. Like, I almost never have an out to this thing. It's a pretty scary Pokemon with its skill link ability, meaning that it's going to hit 5 times with any move that can hit 2 to 5 times. And yeah, it also has pretty good coverage and pretty usable attack. And yeah, the only thing I really have that he really can't hit with those moves is my Trevenant. So I'm just going to go into that. He does trigger my Berry, and obviously, Trevenant is going to use, my Trevenant anyway, is going to use Citrus Berry with its Harvest ability, which basically gives it infinite Citrus Berries, which is kind of OP. He goes into his own Trevenant, and I'm just going to go for the Will-O-Wisp because I really don't have anything else to do. In fact, I think that I'm at a disadvantage here. I don't have the Ghost move on my Trevenant. Instead, I carry 3 status moves. I think I carry Leech Seed, Will-O-Wisp, and the Confuse Ray. So my only attacking move is Horn Leech. If he has the Ghost move, then yeah, obviously he's going to be able to have the advantage, and he does have it. And as you can see, instead of the Citrus Berry, he actually carries Lumberry on his Trevenant, so my Will-O-Wisp was actually did not do anything, so that's pretty interesting. Most of the time I see these things with Citrus Berry, but looks like the Lumberry also helped him out here to avoid the burn. And yeah, as you can see, he does have Shadow Claw, so I'm at a disadvantage. I'm just hoping that I can get this thing low enough that I can revenge kill it, because otherwise this Trevenant actually does kind of wall the rest of my team, so I really do need to take this thing out. And the only way to do that is sacrifice my own Trevenant to kill his. He finally wises up and goes ahead and Will-O-Wisp me, which is going to reduce the damage I do. And yeah, I don't have the Lumberry to obviously cure it, so yeah, he is going to be able to finish me off now. And that sucks, but I do have this other Trevenant here in red HP, so I'm going into my Tyrantrum. Pretty sure I can outspeed and just take this thing out. I go for the Crunch, and it does indeed kill it. Unfortunately for me, and something that I kind of misplayed here, it's really my last out was that Trevenant to the Magneton, which has really actually good typing in RU, and its coverage just kind of kills me. I go into Bronzong thinking Hidden Power Ice, and yeah, you just go for it. And as you can see, it's not very effective, and he's just going to go for the Volt Switch. I'm hoping Bronzong can take it, and it can a little bit. It doesn't take it that well. Goes into Gastrodon now as I actually just explode. This time I explode, and I actually end up taking out the Gastrodon without my normal gem, so at least there's that. At least that's pretty cool, right? Take out this Gastrodon. But now I definitely don't have a Pokemon that can stop this Magneton. He's going to be able to take this with a Magneton Hidden Power Ice, because my last Pokemon, Tyrantrum, and of course, what is the other thing? Wait, I think Tyrantrum just is my last Pokemon, but yeah, I just go for the Crunch because it's neutral, and it doesn't do enough. He gets off that Hidden Power Ice, and that is good game. It definitely was a close one, and we'll have to battle again sometime soon. Chartheos. Oh wait, I do have, oh great, I still have Slowking, that's right. I do have one more Pokemon, but as you can see, he's just gonna die to the Thunderbolt. So, yeah, very good game there. Actually, it was a crit. I think I would have been able to survive it without that crit, but maybe because of Slowking's huge special bulk. If I would have been able to survive it and then, Scalded, I probably still had nothing for this Encino, which I believe was still alive, so yeah, I'm pretty sure Slowking would have gotten taken out by that. Either way, it's a very good game. A few battles ago, I asked what your favorite shiny Pokemon is. Today's question today is, what is your least favorite shiny? Like, one that you just think looks dumb. As for me, I have to go with Swampert. I'm not really a fan of the purple Swampert. I have no idea. And there's a lot of actually hideous shinies, but that's the one that really stands out to me. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you will rate, comment, subscribe, and hope to see you again next time. Bye!